I hope all they could see. Queen from the Rahu nation. Look at right here. Mentioned you to me. The woman had to call one of she people and them who know how to divert them ancestors and stuff or to do whatever it is that they just do because I don't understand it. Send them my number and my information. I don't know if all you could see. The Rahu tribe. I say, yes, love. She said you're mighty in prayer. Look at it. Look at it. I'm showing you. You want to think it's witchcraft. I don't know if all you could see. Yes, love. She said you're mighty in prayer. He turned and he said, I'm a spiritual soul. How can I be of assistance to you? Watch what I tell him when he asks about assistance. Watch me, Kia. I tell you, you're really playing with the wrong one. I turn and say, I wanted to learn about your faith. All of these ancestor origin. You understand? He asked me which part I live in. I say I'm Pentecostal. I make him know one time that all I know to do is to call on Jesus. To call on Christ, because I don't know nothing about that. And I believe in the Creator. He said he believe in the Creator and the spirits of our ancestors. That is what he said. Because I started to question him one time. Call that man and ask him. I will post it up. Ask that man if I reach down Trinidad yet. I telling you. You play with. So then when I see that now, I said, but what kind of trouble is this? What this girl went and dipped she hand in? So what I could do, remember, I only know. That's why I say Evangelist Maureen. You remember, I don't understand what the man telling me, you know. You remember, you went and conjure up your spirits and people who know to talk to them ancestors and things coming to tell me I don't deal with ancestors. So when I see that now, I start to pray. All I know to do is to pray and fast. I went on a pray and fast and I have a prophetess Maureen look at there and my little prayer team and sorry rinsing prayers, girl is prayers. That's on to witchcraft is prayers because I don't understand what the man was saying. And here, okay, you save me. When you put up the post, you go spend money against witchcraft until you to get help for what's sent for you. Look at it on my page, people. Go and read. You go spend money because remember I got to spend money to go Trinidad. All them little blocks and guards and things cost money. You see, when you write, you know when you wake me up here, you helping me real bad. You don't understand how God using you to help me. You see, when you write that you go spend money to fix yourself or to get the jumbie that come for you to come off of you, you write that, it's on my page. You see, when you write that, that is when the warrior inside of me raise. All I was carrying on the Facebook, he didn't raise properly. That's why I don't need no guard. That is when you turn something, because the devil is a liar. I would never spend money on witchcraft when I know how to pray. And that is when the prophetess and all these people, everybody in my prayer group, they start to rinse off some prayers. Watch me every day we praying. You think you can't sleep? You must not sleep. Because we not sleeping, you not sleeping night. I get up and pray and deliver yourself. And I ask God to deliver you. We rinse off some prayers in your tail. I'm telling you it's prayers and not at you, you know, the spirit you're carrying. And we decided now that spirit must go. And as they're praying, I praying for God to open the public eyes because they're encouraging you. Kia, you swinging your mouth now for UNC because UNC people encouraging you. Yes, I was on your post. Because I telling God, when God showed me, and let me get to this part now. I tell you everything coming out tonight. I don't know why they just look to bother me, you know. When everything started to come out now, I was like, what kind of madness is this? So we're starting to pray and we're sending it back. When I realize this UNC people are using you now and gassing you up against the PNM, they realize now things start to swing. They come back gassing you, going in the inbox telling you, oh, don't give up. They're using you. Why they don't go and do it for themselves? Talking about you built for this is the lash they want you to get because they know what they're doing. You continue and see where you're going to end up. Who's that? How much? 400. Well, yeah, in the look at the envelope behind there. Let me show you. I don't want to look at it. Let me show you. When I see now, you remember I just make a boast in my God. This morning I get up bright and early. When I see all the posts and them coming in, you remember now people watching my live, they're watching my posts and they're watching you. Yeah, put it in the back. Put it where the tickets must be. You remember they're watching my posts and they're watching you. You understand? So people coming in now, but Cass, you just put up that she going and say, Rowdy must go and Kamala mustn't come in. And they're coming in my inbox, but me didn't take no glory in that because I know that is how God does operate. When you pray, God does answer and you just fix things. And trust me, say Rowdy must go again now. You're going to see. I don't have nothing to tell you. It's bacchanal, they're gassing you up for you. Get what you're looking for. Yo, I tell you, that coffin that all they put Rowdy name in and I don't ask you without no apology, you will lie down in it if you don't stop doing what you doing. Because that man have some different type of people praying for him and not me. When I say me, I praying for all leaders. All the witchcraft must not work. Now, let me show you what happened this morning. So I gone in my glory realizing that God answering prayers. Because UNC just fighting amongst themselves. You fighting with everybody. I don't care if God called we no nigga. Please, we are custom hearing that all they call Mr. Rowley worse than that. All they call him dirty nigga, all they call him Kobo, all they call him cockroach, all their own black people that have no respect for the Prime Minister of this country. So I don't care what God call we. So don't try to use that to swing off or nothing. That is the Holy Spirit dealing with you and the spirit of confusion. Because God trying to pull you one way and the spirit of confusion pulling you a next way. That's what I'm telling you. So you're feeling like you're going mad because God saying, come Halim. And the spirit saying, Kia, you have to help us. You have to help us. It's confusion and they're putting you in the midst. God didn't call you to do this, darling. God called you to change your ways, consecrate yourself and go in a time of fasting and get rid of that nasty life. That is why you will get hit. Nothing cannot protect you. Right now you open because of your lifestyle. If you close up that lifestyle, repent and stop the abomination. And I say it without no apology. I don't care who on this life, who LGBT. God don't like it. So he cannot protect you the way he wants to protect you. So it's not God protecting you, it's the devil. Because all them spirits inside there, God can't dwell inside there. That's a dirty vessel. Trust me, when I was dirty, now instead of similar things and less things, I had to do a whole consecration and fast for God to talk to me properly. Because the devil would have you back and forth. But God could still use it. Anyway, let me come to that. So when people realize now, everything that I talk about is happening. And look at you, you're making a big life, making people feel that I have you going back and forth. You're crazy. Don't give God that credit, darling. Don't make people watch me know how. Give God that. God have you tossing and turning until you get yourself together. Because your confusion is, you're trying to use the people of Trinidad and Tobago. And you was doing good, you know. And when I say doing good, you start to catch yourself doing the right thing. Not that you stop saying, Rolly must go. I don't care about that. But you started to go positive. You make all them UNC people go back in your inbox to gas you up again to look for confusion. Confusion they're helping you look for. That's all it is, using you. And I don't care who on this post is using you. No, I don't drinking no water. I set a fake profile, but I don't care about them. But them, no, I don't care about them. Why, if they're so real, why they don't come to me real? No, watch what happen. When I start to post up my thing now on social media and on Facebook, you understand? A woman of God. Look at her right here. Positive woman of God. Let me show you it. And I want to show you the time too. Don't get it twisted. Do not get it twisted. And I'm showing all of the conversation. Thank God I just keep things. You're mad. I don't drink no damn water. Leave me alone. Right. The woman of God called me. Right? A woman of God who like peace. She said, add me on Messenger so we could talk. A woman of God who like peace. I'm showing all of the conversation, you know, because me and playing with all of you. So I said, thank you. I needed the encouragement. Right. Now listen to this. Listen to this. I want you to read it for yourself. Or to read it for yourself. Praise changes things. No bashing. Keep praying. Bless them and move out of the way and let God work. I told her and I tell her I am so vexed. But okay, love, thanks. She turned and she said, no, do not be vexed. Listen to me. That woman called me this morning like she smelled the rat. When I see how God was flipping you upside down, I look a piece of flesh. You don't see how I changed. You don't read my post. I didn't delete it because I didn't want to be no deceitful. That was my heart. You see when God stepped in how the post changed, that is, watch me, I don't fear that change that post. That was God. Because God used that woman to talk to me and tell me that God could use you. Show your love. Look at that. She called me. Ask her, Ada. Call her and ask her. Abana Emmanuel is the lady's name. She called me and said, woman of God, you move with love. Treat Kia with love. Treat Kia with love. Do not bash Kia. Yes, God revealing things, no problem. You pray, God reveal things. Stop bashing Kia. And I wasn't bashing you, I was just putting up, look how God how you turning you upside down and all kind of thing. And this lady called me this morning, look at the time, 8:34. If you could watch my post, you would see when I started to write my thing and then I went and pray and God showed me that, you know, he could use it for his own purpose and the apple of the eye and all them kind of different things there. Now look at what happened when you send the post now. I turn and I tell her here tonight. I say, you see what Kia doing after I took your advice, eh? I am not vexed, but I will address it. So mention, and I will mention your name and what you told me. I listened to you and God, and you see, so I start to quarrel one time because I listened to this lady and God. When I was going, when everybody ponging you, I wanted to nail it in you too. I telling you. And this lady tell me to behave myself. I'm God, of course. Tell me to behave myself. Let peace reign. God done reveal certain things and unmask you already. Leave the rest to God. So don't feel that I come in your inbox on my will, darling, or trying to know friends. I don't beg friends. Everybody who know me know I don't beg friends, period. This wasn't me trying nothing. You hear what I'm telling you? This lady tell me to deal with this thing with love. I told you to bless her. Look at here. Look at the time. I told you to bless her and pray for her. And she hold her stance. So I turn around and tell the lady, I say, I will defend myself respectively. I did. I'm not saying, and she's saying I work in obeah. She tell me, don't reply. Look it. The lady tell me, do not reply to you. Well, everybody know Cass head hard when it comes to certain things. So I would defend myself. That lady told me, after you did that live there tonight, do not reply. Because this lady know that she spoke to me this morning. When I saw how God was tossing you and making the whole world, all who pretending they can't see it right now, they had to be stupid. When God was revealing, that not witchcraft, God revealing that the confusion, because Miss Possessor, and I know the whole story, Miss Camilla shook your hand for the UNC meeting. Don't make people feel like Camilla did not acknowledge you. She shook your hand, but Miss Camilla does have a little group that she does go with after her meeting. That is her people. And because you were not invited to go with the 100 of them in the secret, when I say secret meeting, in their little UNC activist thing, that is why you're hell-bent and you went and do a live 1 o'clock in the morning, bashing Miss Prasad, calling her the most nastiest names you could call her, and then you delete the live because you realize that UNC people is who is supporting you on your life, and you realize that your views had dropped. I know what you did, and look, I wasn't even saying, okay, if I wanted to bash while I bring that to the public. I will not let the public know exactly what happened. Look, I'm telling you what happened, and I wasn't in the UNC meeting, and I don't want to call nobody name. The lady did shake your hand. Miss Camilla never passed you straight. She never ignored you. You wasn't bringing no important issues to Miss Camilla. You spoke to her, and let Miss Camilla, she could say it. I had to call out the lady. Let Miss Camilla and the rest of UNC people who was there come out and say what happened and say the truth. That is why God attacked you. Because God know that you are lying. So don't try to attack God. God know that Miss Prasad shake your hand and Miss Prasad saw you. But Miss Prasad have a way that she does deal with things. She have people that she need to see. And them as her activists, she need to pull them in meetings to find out different things. So when Miss Prasad pull her people in her meeting and the other full supporters of the UNC, you felt rejected, and that is when I said the spirit of rejection hit you. It's not witchcraft. It had to hit you because you wanted us to reject Rowley, and when we see Rowley anyway, stone him. But it hit you. What you had proved up for the Prime Minister, it hit you. Simple. And Miss Prasad did shake your hand. You're a lying, disastrous individual. Because that lady did not ignore you in UNC meeting. She shook your hand and she spoke to you. You didn't bring no important issues. Stop lying to the public. You had time to speak to her. When you realized that everybody, all the other people was going off with her into their little private place to eat their roti, to drink their drinks, and she like a private meeting, and you were not invited. You were hell-bent. You felt hurt, and you did a live at 1 p.m. in the morning to cuss Miss Prasad, not knowing the 300 people on your live. Yes, it had PNM people. People snap certain things concerning you and stuff. And she did run off because at the end of the day, she don't need no more bacchanal. You wanted to come to the thing, and no, she did not want you there. No, none of she activists and them did not chain her up. And she could come from me because I could tell you, no activists did not chain up. She don't want that spirit of confusion in she like a circle because she don't see what you're doing already, even though they love it. Because when the spirit of confusion was wrapping up Rowley, I saw her shake your hand and move very nice with you in all your videos. You're a lying little individual. All in the same head and in the same plan. Means I pulling out a camera out and nothing on it. That's lie very well. I saw her. I saw the joy. I saw UNC people that I never said no was UNC people coming down to congratulate you and all the racketeerian, breaking the laws protesters and things. So something went sour. And I know without a shadow of a doubt, I don't want to say that because I don't want to